Well, folks, I'm back. So I figured I'd talk about, we kind of talked about last time, just China. Well, not really so much China as Russia. You know, years ago, I used to ask lawyers, judges, people like that. I used to say, hey, what made you want to be a lawyer or a judge? And you always get that standard answer, oh, I respect the law. I respect the law. Okay. And whenever they said that to me, I always thought, well, if you respect the law, you do not respect the people. They don't respect you, and they don't respect me. And the reason I say that is the Constitution takes government and supposed to keep it really tight knit. Bill of Rights says, hey, listen, you got all these rights and so many more. I mean, we just gave you just a little taste of your rights. You got so many more rights. It's just unbelievable. Well, their laws, bullshit laws, interfere, and not just interfere, but actually violate your rights. So when they respect the law, they're telling you they don't respect you. They're saying it's okay to violate your rights, is what they're telling you. Well, let's carry that over a little bit here to what's going on with, I'll get back to that here in a second, but let's carry that over a little bit to what's going on with Russia. Kennedy looks at Khrushchev, I don't know, the leader of Russia at the time, and says, listen, you cross this line, we're going to open fire, man. We're going to have a war. We're going to have a war right here in the sea. You cross this line, we're going to do it. Well, Khrushchev, or whatever his name was, well, he believed him because he slowed down, turned around, went back home, and everybody's like, whew, man, yep. Well, we're dealing with weak to no leadership at all. Because now you have what? Oh, that's right. You got Russia now, sitting down there in Cuba. Nuclear payloads, the whole 9 yards. Because they didn't stop it. They didn't do anything about it. Instead of taking care of it halfway across the Atlantic or wherever, maybe the Pacific. I don't know how the hell they came in. Don't really give a shit. But instead of stopping it, maybe having a conflict in the middle of the ocean, now we're going to have a conflict where? Oh, right here on right 90 miles off our shore, maybe right on our mainland. You see, you let them come right in. You opened the door and you didn't even try to stop them. You put up no resistance. I mean, you should have just said, look, no, ain't happening. You're not doing that. You send those things over, we're taking them out. That's simple as that. And they said, well, we're going to have war then. I said, then we'll have war. I said, so be prepared. And, well, one or two things would have happened. He would have turned around and went back home, or we would have had it out right there. But at least it was in the middle of the ocean instead of right off our shore. These things don't have to take off, go in the atmosphere and come, back down. No, these just shoot right off like a missile and just, half the time. And depending on where they're at, fraction of it, just minutes, just minutes. Not even 20, 30 minutes in most cases, but they let it happen. They show them how weak they are, and this is why we're losing the status of the world. I always laugh, Trump's going to get us in a war. Trump's going to do this. Trump's going to do that. Trump's not going to leave office. Well, wait here, De Niro. Trump left office the first time, didn't he? He left, right? They said leave, and he left. You know, why don't you leave? You know, I used to think he's, you know, I mean, he's a good actor. You know, in certain roles, I liked him, but you know, his political stuff is he's 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 a lunatic. I mean, the devil, Satan, Democrats, and so many others too, like to deflect, and they like to say, "Hey, listen, that's not my fault. This is our fault. This is, you know, this is them. They did this." And it's like you're standing there, like, what were they talking? What did they do? And it was like, I didn't do that. They did that. Well, no, you did that. It's like, no, you guys did this. You know, they're always trying to tell you that you did, the other side did this when it's them that did it. Because they're such liars. Can't believe anything they say. And that's the thing. Go back to the law. You know, when they violate your rights and you put up resistance to their violating your rights, all of a sudden it's like, well, we need more. We need more law enforcement. We need more of this and we need more of that because these people are resisting us, right? As they should. Because there again, you're out here violating people's rights, lying, cheating, stealing, ruining people's lives. Because, well, we got to raise interest rates. We got to make sure, you know, people lose jobs so we can get this. They're such liars. It is unbelievable. I've explained this before. Go back, watch my old videos. So yeah, don't believe what these people tell you. Don't stand for what they tell you. Just like leadership of this country should not have stood for Russia to do what they just did. They shouldn't have done that. You know, now they have put every man, woman, and child in this country in grave danger by letting them get that close. Oh yeah, they got some subs that sneak around and nuclear subs and with their nuclear weapons and you know sneaking around across you know the borders, you know the California and you know and the Atlantic and in the Gulf. Yeah, they got them sneaking around. Sure they do. We do the same thing. But this is blatant, out in the open. Here we are, and now anybody thinks they can do it because they've done it. What good's going to come from it? None. There's no good that's going to come from this. I mean, my attitude about the whole situation is it should have never happened. It happened, and really, either way, I don't give a shit one way or another. I mean, these people have done nothing but destroyed this country, and in the name of freedom. That's right. In the name of freedom, they have destroyed your country, made you a slave, because they lie, and lie, and lie some more. And you're supposed to go along with it. And when they start coming for your things, you're supposed to just give them to them because the law, when piss on them and piss on their law, and they stand there and they lie and they cheat and they commit fraud upon you and fraud upon the court, a whole bunch of other stuff, and they're supposed to just come in and be able to take what they want. Just like China, they're going to come in and take what they want. Why? There's no resistance. Nobody's putting up a fight. Nobody put up a thing that says, you cross this line, we're going to blow you out of the damn water, and we ain't fucking with you. War starts then, or it starts later. It doesn't matter. War is war. So anyways, folks, You know, this is all bullshit. This is done to destroy this country. They can't. These people hate this country and hate you so much. Say, unbelievable. They just hate you so much. Well, so anyhow, you all folks, you take care. So, keep praying for these people. I know they're not worth a shit. They're pretty awful. But you still need to pray for them still. That's really all I got to say. It doesn't matter. The outcome doesn't matter. All that matters is you're right with God. That's all that matters. That you are right with God. Because, hell, God forbids, something happens to you. I mean, you could have a stroke or a heart attack or any number of things could happen to you before any bullshit war starts. So that's why you should always be ready for God. So, anyway, you guys take care.